This week we're checking out some retro games at AvCon with the team from Retrospect. Angelo catches up with special guest Jen Taylor, whose resume covers everything from Mario's Princess Peach to Left 4 Dead's Zoe to Halo's Cortana. And bringing it back home, we sit down with veteran developer Philip Mays to chat a bit about the Adelaide gaming scene. This is Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this week the big news is that former Valve writer Mark Laidlaw has published a story or two on his website. Now, plenty of people publish plenty of stories each week, but this one captured the world's attention because even though Laidlaw himself claims it's simply fan fiction, it appears to be a summary of what Half-Life 2 Episode 3, or even Half-Life 3, really could have been. Telling the story of Gertie Fremont and Alex Vaughnt, the story, titled Epistle 3, picks up 18 months after the events of Epistle 2, and it doesn't take much squinting or gender flipping to see what it's hinting at. Laidlaw himself has not confirmed the story is genuine or anything other than one person's thoughts. He acknowledges there were also lots of unproduced scripts for Alien. Fans, on the other hand, have taken his word as gospel and are devastated that the game was never made, to the point where they're bombarding Dota 2 with negative reviews, accusing it of killing Half-Life 3 because Valve concentrated on that one instead of the new game. In a not unrelated topic though, it seems like there might be a challenger stepping up to kill Dota 2. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has ticked off another milestone, now the game with the second highest peak player count in Steam history. CSGO set a seemingly rock-solid record of 850,000 in April 2016, but the Battle Royale has eclipsed it easily, racking up 862,000 late last month. The next game in its sights, you guessed it, Dota 2 with 1.2 million. And in case you think this is an impossible goal, please note that on a daily basis, more people these days are playing Battlegrounds. Moving right along, and Bethesda has revealed release dates for all three of its big-name VR projects, and each one will be on shelves before Christmas. If everything goes to plan, you'll be able to play The Elder Scrolls Skyrim VR on PlayStation VR from November 17, Doom VFR on HTC Vive and PlayStation VR from December 1, and Fallout 4 VR is headed exclusively to the HTC Vive from December 12. And no, there are no plans to bring any Bethesda games to any Oculus platform for lawsuit-related reasons. Similarly, there are no plans for campaign-based DLC for Doom at this stage, with id Software's Marty Stratton confirming that while it's something plenty of people are asking for, it just isn't on the table right now. There are, however, plans for more people to play Brink, so it's now free to play on Steam. Another thing we would like to know more about is a Help Wanted ad from Blizzard, which seems to call for a senior producer for a remastered version of Diablo 2. The job description is looking for someone whose idea of clickbait is a pillar of amber light reaching towards the heavens. Someone who remembers the paradigm shift that came with the 1.10 patch for Diablo 2. Someone who has a spreadsheet comparing the necromancer between Diablo 2 and 3, and someone who thinks leaders should have some dirt under their fingernails. With Diablo 4 seemingly still a long way off despite almost constant teasers, it could be time for dungeon crawlers to look back rather than forward.
Together, we have battled through history. Now, a new age is upon us.
Yes, finally, Age of Empires 4 is happening. It's being developed by Relic and published by Microsoft, and it will be a Windows 10 exclusive. If you're living in the past, don't panic. Age of Empires 3 will be re-released, while Age of Empires 2 will be re-released, both as definitive editions with updated visuals. In other big Microsoft news, it has been revealed that the Xbox One X is the fastest selling Xbox pre-order ever in the lead up to the November 7 launch. Head of Marketing, Aaron Greenberg, has also gone on the record mumbling something about talking to Sony about crossplay, and it sounds like we have Minecraft to thank for it, with both teams wanting to unite the community. And while Microsoft has stopped short of outright apologising, the publisher has admitted that announcing Crackdown 3 a full 4 years before the game's release was a bit of a mistake. Shannon Loftus, general manager for Microsoft Studios Publishing, confesses that the team probably announced Crackdown too early when it hit the stage at E3 2014. The game, which is a collaborative effort between 3 studios, was originally planned for a late 2016 launch, but it's just been delayed to 2018 because, you guessed it, the developers need more time to make sure the finished product is the one Crackdown fans deserve. And finally this week, Biomutant is an all-new action RPG in development at Swedish studio Experiment 101. More details are obviously on the way, but we are intrigued. You play as an adorably furry little creature, but as the game progresses, you'll be able to change up your looks and abilities with more than a handful of mutations and bionic prosthetics. We're promised a dynamic melee system that some have likened to Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, wrapped up in the sort of open world that you might expect from the new studio created by a team who's worked on Just Cause and Mad Max. For more information on any of these stories or to keep up to date with the latest gaming news, head to playerattack.com. But for now, stick around, we've got plenty more still to come.